Hey guys, what's happening there, buddy? Kind of a rough road. Nowhere to turn back. Well, we got sick of going up the rocky road with the Jeep, and we are pulling over and going on foot. Very scenic up here. Rugged though. Very rugged. That's the drainage we came up. The road's mellowed out a little bit now. It's pretty nice actually. We like to hike anyway, so get a little exercise. There's a nice piece of road wall, about 8 or 10 feet high. I see another one up ahead over there too. Well, you come around the corner on the road and here's what you see. The tank down in the wash there that I just showed you, a big waste pile. Looks like some erosion control here, so the stuff didn't wash down onto the road. Here are a couple equipment mounts and an old tobacco can sitting there, looks like. Lots of those around the world. So the biggest mount is this one with the 6 bolts. Smaller one there. A couple smaller ones yet down here. Generator, compressor. There's another big one over there. Click another equipment mount here and another tank. And another tank. Let's go see what we find. Okay, here's a little curve. There was track in here. I see the cross tie marks. It's that red colored rock on the rib again. We had a fire in there. Ooh, warm back here. These are some warm mines in this area, aren't they? And humid for this part of the country. Here's a little rock fall and some timbering. Eight by 8 timbers, it looks like. Some light duty stalls. I don't know if somebody's chipping away up there still or not. Maybe. This is drifting around.
Which way do you want to go?
Here's an intersection. There's a left. Let's keep going down this one. This seems like the way we've been going. They've got some big natural timber wedges to do their hanging. And there's a barrel. Another fire. Okay, here's this barrel. There's a short side cut here. Let's just go take a look for fun. Short piece of pipe or can. Just a short piece of pipe and the face of this little crosscut. Okay, let's go back and take the right here, which would just be straight ahead the way we were going. There's a drill bit stuck in the ground. This is drifting around. It's dry, it's a little humid though. There's another drill bit stuck, except it's upside down. The bit is out. Oh, okay. What have we here? I see a ladder. I'm not sure how stable this is.
This is not sitting on here.
Hold this one. It's only about 20 feet down, and the ladder is not going to do you much good after the first 6 feet. Yeah, it's a short crosscut that way, maybe another 50 feet, and then it ends. There's a piece of pin from a concrete forming operation. Those are what they are when they're staking curbs or that kind of stuff. How do I know? Oh yeah, I had that job. Worked construction for a few years. Worked on an oil rig. Here's a sharp left. An old piece of hose for something. Natural timber hanging. Here's some different type of rock we're going through. Julie's onto something here. She's looking at it. So that's a little right crosscut. Let's go straight for now. We'll check that out on the way back. There's a barrel. Barrel full of some old cut-offs of lumber. Something's going on over here. Looks like this might have been a hoist room. Yeah, I believe so. This was a hoist room. Here was the engine. I can see where all the grease was. A lot of timber in here. Somebody's rope. This is up at the ceiling, probably 20 feet up. Here's some more cut off timbers where it probably was more machinery over this way. That's interesting. Looks like a wind's going down. You know Julie's going to want to go down there. There are no ladders. And it looks like it'd be a little tough going over those timbers. Here's a hoop device of some sort. Still moves. Well, let's take a right. This is the way we were going before we found that hoist room. It's kind of interesting. Too bad there's not a ladder down there. Another drill bit stuck in the ground. Looks like this is going to be the face of this right up here. Looks backfilled a little bit, doesn't it?
Right.
Let's see what happens if we lift the hatch up. What do you think? Maybe I can get down to where it goes steeper anyway. And this is pretty steep right here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a harness on either. All right, let's see what happens. Pretty steep. This stuff is pretty light. This is just a 1x. Slow but sure. Or is it slow but not so sure?
Hopefully it's slow but sure.
Hmm?
Hopefully it's slow but sure.
Do you want to redo your... Okay, that's looking back up this winds. I'm going down. It's pretty sturdy still for an old beast. And this is looking down at this is looking down where this shaft gets steeper. And I'm out of rope, so I can't go any further. So not sure exactly how far it goes. This is looking back up. Got my pants dirty.
Oh boy.
Well, that was pretty fun. Oh, let me close the hatch. Leave it the way I found it. There you go. All right, heading back out for now. I think there was another one we skipped. So let's go back to there. That one. Okay, this is one we skipped on the way in, so we're taking a left on the way out and see what it does. There's some vent pipe here at the beginning of it. It either curves or stops right here. Looks like it curves. There's a big timber sitting there. Goes a ways. I don't know what they're following here. I believe it's a gold mine. It continues on. Let's go find the end of it. $1968. Yeah, when I said that, I realized that.
It's just covered.
That's it. Yeah, there were a lot of bats in this area at one time. This is all guano. It's strong smelling. Okay, we just came from that way where the hoist room and all that was. And this is continuing on. Don't believe we came down here yet. There's some old vent pipe. Well, let's continue on. Julie says this ends up here. Yep, it just ends right up here. There's the face. We are heading back out. Too bad we couldn't get further down that shaft. That thing, one rock inadvertently dropped down there, a smaller one, and it went for a long ways. It sounded like, you know, it's hard to tell, but it sounded like a couple 100 feet at least. Which is a pretty long ways for a small mine like this. There's the portal. We've just about survived another mine explorer. Here's the view from on top of the waste rock pile. It looks like a good portion of this pile is washed away because it's looks like it was definitely bigger than it is now. Still pretty good size. I can't even get to the end of it without scrambling. There's the view down the mine road. Pretty cool mine. That shaft is intriguing. Portal's right over there behind that little bush. Yeah, this area's got its own rugged beauty to it. Just like most places in the Southwest, everything wants to stick you, bite you, or poke you. These road walls are pretty impressive. Miners are crazy the way they build these roads up here. Look at the work it takes to do that. Well, there's a nice shot of that road wall. Pretty impressive. See Julie walking on the road down there? There she is. Alright, now how are we going to turn this thing around? Because I'm not backing down this hill. We have to wiggle it back and forth. Going down the wall.